So it's been 3 years since we was able to have any type of carnival in the Bahamas, and I was one of the few people to be able to go to Trinidad right before the carnival lockdown. So I went to a fed last night. I almost forget what it feel like. So tell me about you, because from your side, you felt it the most. No promotions for 3 years.
Yeah, it's almost like it was taking a vacation, taking a break, but I'm very anxious and eager to get back to it. And based on the ticket sales, based on the, as we say, the word on the street, persons are anxious still to be back to these events and ready to get on the road. So I'm like more excited and just as excited as the revelers.
So this is my introduction, Officer and Trevor. I always tell people, you can't have nothing, nothing so good related to this country or this man. So, and the point of like my interviews always is to go right back. So I ain't going to go back to your storied history, but just talk to me about why you choose this path, why events, why this genre, why. Just talk to me about why Alpha Sound.
Well, I always had a love for music. I always had a love for music, and I tried out DJing for a few years early in my career, and I realized, it still wasn't enough to get to the people the way I wanted to in terms of exciting them and putting that wow factor on the face. And after I realized how much I fell in love with promoting and having events, I was like, okay, I think this is the niche. This is what I need to be doing because the early years in the ballroom, persons used to come out of the ballroom with such big smile and so many thank yous coming out of the ballroom, and they was happy. And you would see persons on the street weeks and months after the event, and they were so I had so much fun there. The event was such a great time, and so I started to realize, yeah, maybe this is my call. My calling is to have events so persons can be happy. And so coming out of the pandemic, everybody was down. So hopefully that, Survival Weekend is back. This to be the event to bring you back to some sort of normalcy, some sort of, okay, I'm still alive.
So 2015 brought the Bahamas Carnival, which I couldn't Carnival, not just Bahamas Carnival, to our shores, and you made sure you had your own signature event to look forward to. So I remember um, the warm up to the carnival concerts is always Survival Weekend. Just and I like the hashtag Can You Survive? For some of us who we go to other carnivals, so we used to for 5 and 6, 7 days. But you gave the Bahamas a taste. So just 3 days of just events, artists, and it's not just any type of event. You have the cooler fete, you have the on the beach, the different locations. So talk to me about trying to introduce what used to be foreign concepts to us. So we veterans now, but Bahamas Carnival been around so long, introducing those foreign type of events to our culture. Now it's a thing. Like now people look forward to it.
Yeah, well, from the inception, the whole idea of Alpha Sounds promotion was to be innovative and be creative and introduce these type of events. Now, I must say, 20 years, 15, 10 years ago, it was much harder to, for people to understand the concept, to catch on to the concept than it is now. You guys, now promoting and marketing an event is so much easier because, of social media. So I remember my first school of fed was 2006, the Heineken School of Fed on Archie, and literally about 6 to 10 persons walking there with a cooler because, you advertise at the cooler fed. But now you have cooler fed Survival Weekend. Everybody gonna have a cooler because of social media. They understand, they get it right away, and so it's a good thing.
And so this year you went the ladies edition. You got all of the big artists, Bahamian and international. Talk to me about just that concept of, I know we probably didn't have much time to really plan out because it was such a on our end, 2 3 weeks. So just talk to me about being able to secure those ladies and also you got Wendy, Patrice Barrella, Fan Sean, Ebony. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, well, every year since the inception of Survival Weekend, I try to create a different atmosphere every year for Survival Weekend. And this year, I know we was spent, the world was, concentrating a lot on the ladies and the empowerment of ladies, women on the whole. And I don't know if you're old enough to remember some years ago, we used to have the Girl Power event back here at Breezes Hotel. And so, I said this probably will be a good time to bring this event back. Seeing that we have so much powerful ladies, let me make one phone call. And as I started to make the calls and everything started to connect, and oh yeah, you have it. Every single person I called was available for that one weekend. And like you said, the show was put together in a short space of time, but it just so happens that everybody I called was available, and who wasn't available, I shouldn't be saying this, made themselves available. And so, yeah, you have it. And we're going to put these international ladies along with our local divas. And the last time that our locals performed was at the Bubble, and they did such a fantastic
And I
job.
was so upset. I had to go to a christening. I had to go to christening in Freeport. I watched videos. I had to turn my phone off. I really mad I missed that event.
Yeah, so if you miss the Bubble, you definitely don't want to miss this event. Survival Weekend Carnival Saturday, going down this Saturday. Again, it's going to be an exciting event. And anybody know anything about Alpha Sound event, there are going to be some surprises. So come on, be prepared. Um, you know, it's going to be a great time.
I know you also having a welcome party on Friday at Breezes.
Yeah, the welcome party is a soft party where persons just come and meet the artists and, do your little social media stuff and stuff like that. There's something to do on Friday night at Breezes, and then on Saturday morning we go on the road, and I will announce here, and you can safely say that Alpha Sound have a truck on the road. I was offered an opportunity to be part of Masqueraders, so I have a section in Masqueraders.
I mean, who else would you comment? You know, I mean, this is the best band. You know.
Well, it's about building relationship and networking. That's what I believe in, and so hence there was an opportunity for Alpha Mass International to have a band on the road. So we're going to start out this year with 3 persons, and obviously that's going to grow into something big next year and the years to come from an international point of view. And so yeah, so Alpha Sound is actually on the road.
And I think that's what people know as we make our return as Bahamas, because you have many hats. You also overall Bahamas Carnival. Just talk anything you want to tell our listeners for this the spring point for us after the pandemic, like what could come next year and years on as you grow not only your brand but the Bahamas Carnival and for sounds this type of culture what the old hashtag was Mass in Paradise. So this is how we build on this going forward.
Yeah, most definitely we're going to build on this, and hence is the reason why a person was saying, "Oh, why you guys just putting this together in such short time, and why nobody know?" Yes, we put it together in short space of time because we want to build off that, because we didn't want to lose the opportunity of having carnival. And when I say we, Survival Weekend was going to happen in any event, and when Raf Dean from the Band Association President Godwin that I was having, and he's like, "Look, Trevor, I think we need to team up. You're doing your concert. Let us come on the road. Let's see how best we can make this, because not just here locally in the Bahamas, but the world need to know that we open back for business, and we need also doing this so next year when we launch, persons will know, okay, Bahamas is now open for carnival. Let's continue to visit the Bahamas, and those who haven't been, use it as an opportunity to get visitors to come to the Bahamas."
So please follow Survival Weekend, Alpha Sounds, get your tickets. You don't want to be left in that long line because I could be there already. And keep following me. TIMMAY, I could be in the Royal Masqueraders. I could be at all these events, just giving you behind the scenes. Shout out to my cameraman Miguel Davis, camera guy, because he'll be there with me. So I'm so happy to be back on the road. Easy.